A very big welcome to a brand new month, and of course, the last quarter of the year. And lastly, a big welcome to a brand new special edition of the program, Nka. Yes, of course, it's the month of September, and already we are on the second day of the month. When did it start September again? Just yesterday, and today is the second day. What does that mean? What it means is that you shouldn't sleep in this month, because if you do, you might lose out on big opportunities. Since we entered the month of September, that was yesterday, I've just been wondering, with the way things are moving in this country and the way people have been complaining of insufficient funds, you touch anybody, they'll be like, nothing like Odogu this period. All of us, we are all on the same level and the same class. So I'm just wondering if we're going to have the usual ember season that we used to have. We all know how the ember season is here in this part of the world. There's always this rush, pressure. People want to acquire a whole lot because they're going to be traveling. Friends and families are going to come around. You want to show off, what have you. You just want to have yourself a good time during the festive season. So there's this rush that comes with the ember season. So I'm seriously wondering if we are going to experience it this period. And I also understand that at this period, there's an increase in ill vices, restiveness in our society. Now, I've got one thing for you. Do not ever allow yourself to be pressured unnecessarily or also be instrumental to causing chaos, causing nuisance in our society. Make sure you are you. Do you. Whatever you don't get now, believe me, there's going to be next year, there's going to be another time for you to do it. And as you do this, may the good Lord, our Lord Jesus Christ, bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I'm going to be bringing pastor vibe like this period. My name is Rochelle, and you know what time it is. Yes, of course, it's that time of the night when we get to bring you your favorite show, Nka, as well as bring your favorite creatives your way. Tonight, I've got very special people coming on the show. But before we find out who exactly they are, let's go on a short break. When we come back, Nka, we'll continue. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You are still watching Nka here on Afia TV. Yes, of course, we are broadcasting live on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. Now, thinking about the month of September and what the show has got in store for you, we are starting off on a very special note. And what I mean by we are starting off on a very special note, we are starting off by serving you couple goals right here. So the single Pringles. I've come to pepper you people tonight. I don't know how you're going to survive, but shall just find a one survive because we ain't taking it easy on you people tonight. So joining me on the show for the very first edition of Nka for the month of September is adventurous couple. Like, I love people that are adventurous. Like, you want to travel, you want to know stories, tell stories that have been untold. So they are adventurous, and they're also travel and lifestyle couple. Now, before I pronounce the name, the big name, I need to take a deep breath. I'm afraid that God will help me. So, joining me are the faces behind Arlene TV, Mr. and Mrs. Collins, Mary Iguaven. I did well, right? Okay, pardon me. I tried my best. I did right. Okay, so good evening.
Good evening.
You two are so happy. Is this how happy you are all the time?
We are happy people.
Oh, you are happy?
Yeah.
No wonder, because that's the only way you can keep up with your content creation. So how are you doing today?
We're fine. We're happy to be
Yeah, we're on the second day in the month of September. How does it feel being in the ember season?
The month is coming, the year is coming to an end. So
Yeah.
lots of activities, and then we're pumped up because it means more content for us.
Oh,
Lots
okay.
of projects are trying to round up, and many communities are having festivals, lots of activities. The ember period is like a very busy period.
So it's a very busy period for
Yes,
you
of
people.
course.
Okay, I'm someone that loves listening to beautiful stories. So you two, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to be disturbing you a little bit. So I want to know, like, before you two got married, because it's something beautiful seeing couples doing the same thing and also working together? Because we might see persons, we might see couples that are musicians, but they just work on their own separately. But your own case is different. You have the Arlen TV, you work like in synergy, you work together for it. So I want to know, like, were you two content creators before you met and then you got married?
Okay.
No.
Okay,
No, we're
okay.
not.
So tell me, what happened? How did it happen?
So she said the story.
Okay, we're actually married. I think it was like the second year into our marriage. Yes, I think second year into our marriage during COVID-19
Okay,
period. Yes.
okay.
So by then I was at home, though my husband was working. But then I was like, okay, what can I be doing to keep myself busy? So we actually started with creating food content. So our first channel was about food. So we're creating food contents. Then along the line, he got really interested in it, especially when the paycheck started coming, and he was like, "Wow, this is a nice idea." So he loves traveling, and then
Okay.
we're like, "Okay, let's have two separate channels: one for travel content, one for food." Since that's something that both of us actually love together. Along the line, we lost our first food channel, so we focused more on
On
the
the travel,
travel.
okay.
So though now we have a second channel where we do food, but that's just coming up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So how easy was it for you? Like, why? I know you love traveling. Why traveling? You know, did you see yourself filming, documenting it?
Okay, first off, I'll say no.
Okay.
And initials,
Okay.
when
So how did you pick up?
well, basically, the interest just came after she brought the idea for YouTube.
Okay.
She was just cooking. Okay, come and hold the camera for me. I also love to snap. I love to handle the camera.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just snap, film it, video her cooking, and she just keep uploading. Then one day she told me the page. I'm like, oh, seriously? So she just showed me. I'm like, oh, really? This is interesting. So that was how I just keyed into it, basically. And in line with that, I also observed that I love traveling, and basically everywhere I go, if my car can get there, I'm there. Except my car cannot take me there, then I fly or do some other thing. So I observed that I always have this challenge of locating some specific communities or some places I'm going to if Google Map is not leading me right. So I discovered that it was a major issue among some certain class of persons who travels. A lot want to have an update on the roads. Some want to know how is the city or what can they do in the city. So that just built my curiosity. I was like, okay, I think it's something we can jump on and just make some of this information available online for people to access. So,
Oh, okay. So talking about her showing you the paycheck,
Yeah.
how long did it take you to get paid on YouTube?
The first one wasn't really the first one wasn't long. Maybe because I actually didn't start uploading there for monetization purposes.
Okay.
Yes, I was just filming on my phone, but then I was having space issues, storage issues on my phone. So I was like, okay, if I upload them on YouTube, I don't get to lose these files. So I was just uploading.
Just more like a dumping ground for
Yes.
you.
So on an average, let me just say the first one about 4 to 6 months, but then our main channel now, Arlen TV, was a bit faster than the first one, because the first one we're not really doing thumbnails, we weren't doing much, we were just uploading. But then the second one about 3 months.
I asked plenty of questions. So what was the first paycheck? What was the amount? And then I want to know the amount that I made him
Yes.
to say, okay.
Just, I can remember really well. It was $187.
Okay. No, but $187.
$187. Yes. When she showed me, I was quite surprised.
Yeah, like for doing nothing.
And
For
looking
doing
at the
nothing.
conversion rate,
Okay.
and I was like, whoa, that means it's something that can actually grow over time.
Okay.
So that was actually been my interest.
Oh, okay. So I see how Arlen TV actually came up. So why setting up the Arlen TV? I know you two, you love traveling, and then you decided to focus on travels and, exploring places. What were your primary goals with setting up Arlen TV?
Okay. Personally, it's just to bring out information about cities, give people information about the state of the road. And again, you will also observe that people in diaspora want to know what is happening in their community. So we've even got messages of, okay, go and help us film our community and send videos to us. Our children have never visited Nigeria. They would love to know what our village looks like. So we just love bringing out those kind of information to people. We just believe accessing them will make them happy. So that was one of the reasons why we did.
Do you have a count of how many places you've toured in Nigeria?
Now,
States, do you mean
Yeah, states.
the state, I would say we've covered the entire south, south, and southeast.
Oh,
then
wow.
a bit of the west?
A bit of the west, yeah.
But
But
south,
south, south, southeast. We've covered
Like
the
you've
west,
got every nook
everywhere.
and cranny.
Everywhere.
You know everywhere. If I say one of these places.
As far as it's road trip.
Okay, so why doing this covering? You actually drive yourself
Yeah.
to these locations.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Because I thought, I was like, how do you people even find out that a place like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
exists?
yeah.
Like, how do you get to know about these places? Is it that there's someone that gives you an insight or something? But you already said something that kind of answered that question. So when it comes to traveling and creating content, I know there would be someone holding the camera, and sometimes in your videos, you see people switch the voices. It's either you did the voiceover today or you did the voiceover tomorrow. So anytime I do not hear her voice, that's okay. It's like she's the person handling the camera.
It's teamwork.
So teamwork. So how do you share the roles? Like, do you have a timetable like, oh, for this trip, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. How do you do that?
Well, basically, no. We just film, we do the voiceover later on while we edit.
Okay, let me just say this.
Okay.
If it's spontaneous voicing,
Okay.
just give it to him.
Oh.
If it's spontaneous, like we need this video to be up in the next 30 minutes. You just need to say something. Even if it's 30 minutes, just put the files together and he'll start talking. But if it's me, then I need to put pen to paper and write my script first, because so my own will always look like a documentary because I have to put pen to paper and then put everything together. But then if it's just spontaneous, but then we just try to switch it. We've tried voicing together on some occasions, but then we don't want it to look too couple-ish. So we also try to say, okay, you do this one, you do this one. And then also depends on the content that each person resonates with more.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
if it's maybe a trip from here to here, he could do it. Then if it's exploring a city, I think I enjoyed that more.
Okay. Oh, so how long? Oh, you said since COVID, that was when you started this YouTube
Content
thing.
creation.
Yeah, content creation. So, so far so good. Like, what would you say is your best experience? I know the story is definitely going to be different for the two of you, so people should even give me a joint story. Let's not do couple goals on this one. So, what's your best experience? You know, since you started exploring cities, trying to find out about other people's culture and their way of life.
Well, for me, number one, I think is the exposure, both on a personal level and for us as a brand. On a personal level, there are plenty places that I felt like I wouldn't even be here. What would take me there? But because of content creation, I found myself in those places. Then, as a brand, seeing lots of people appreciate our work. At first, I'll be like, who watches a road trip? Like, why would you watch a 40 minutes road trip from one location to another? But then you see people say, I've been searching the net for a video of this particular place, and just a few days ago we got someone message us from Spain saying she's working on a project and needed a video on a community, and she had been searching everywhere. She was so excited to find it, and I'm like, people really watch these videos. People really watch it, and I'm like, it's so exciting to just know you are meeting people's needs. You see their messages, you see how excited they are watching our videos. So I think that is just one highlight for me.
Okay, so what about you, sir?
Personally, I think one aspect of my life that the whole system actually brought to light was I love to travel, but then I don't love to experience cities. How do I say this? Say, for instance, I want to visit Enugu now. I might not have the need to visit the museum or visit the Ungo Pine Forest and Cave. That's something that she brought out of me.
Okay.
And I really enjoy doing those things now. So if you tell me go to a city now, the first thing I'm looking out for is what are the important things in this city that I need to do or need to visit, basically. So that's just one aspect of the whole thing that I now enjoy doing. It's not my usual, but I now enjoy doing them.
All right. You know, sometimes content creations, when they share their stories, you hear of crazy experiences, while trying to film. Have you experienced anything like that? Was it here in Enugu? Where was it?
Well, we've had a couple of such experience, you know, but then it has happened in Enugu, it has happened in different locations. But one that resonates more with me is the trip I made to look for the first oil well in Nigeria.
Okay.
So, funny enough, going on that trip, I had my Google map, but Google map was not taking me to the village. And everybody I was asking questions along the road seems not to know the place. I described first oil well in Nigeria. Nobody was giving me the description. So I drove past that community for more than almost 3 hours.
Oh.
Before some outside guys redirected me back. So, you know, when you have passed the place for 3 hours, I'm returning back again. So it was quite a very crazy experience. So anytime I think of experiences in terms of content creation, that resonates very well with me. And again, we've shot in Benin. We were trying to capture the sculptures in Benin, and some guys just appeared from nowhere, you know, just appeared from nowhere. This is an open space, but then they just appeared, and you know, definitely, there's nothing money cannot solve. Definitely.
Oh.
Just give them something.
So you had to almost like you build yourself out.
Yeah, definitely. There are places you go, you just have to give something.
So you can also count that as one of the risks, you know, associated with content creation.
Yeah.
Are there other risks associated with it?
Well, are there other ones?
Yeah, safety.
Okay.
There are places we've had to go to that probably we would not consider 100% safe. But just because of content creation, want to know what's happening there. Sometimes it could even be as easy as coming out on Mondays. People want to know what's happening, and then you have to put yourself out there, or go to places like we entered Abakama cave. On a normal day, be like, what if you enter this cave and you don't come out? It's a tree. And then you have to enter inside. So there are risks like that, safety, and then you're always on the road. We know what Nigerian roads are like. But then I think we've been doing fine.
Okay, so all this while that you always travel, like where do you usually keep your kids? Do you also travel with them?
Okay, well, on some occasions
Yeah.
we do. Like our recent Calabar trip, we do. But my mom also stays in Enugu. So sometimes, like this evening now, the kids are with her, and then we'll pick them up when we're done.
So out of all the cities and the states that, you know, you've toured in Nigeria, which is your best?
I think 042 for me.
Oh.
Yes, I just like the peace Enugu gives me. Like,
But it's also surprising that most persons do not know that we have some tourist sites here in Enugu.
of course we do. Like just last month, we had over 150 students from Delta State University come and explore Enugu, and they had an amazing time. The reviews were out of the world. They were so excited. The Ungo Pine Forest and Cave. These are places that they don't get to see where they are, and we have a whole lot more here in Enugu. Wow, I think it's somewhere people should visit. It's just that so many of these good places and tourist attractions are not in the news as we expect them to be. But I think more content creators are coming up, which is good for the state because the visibility now is more. So everybody knows that you should visit Enugu.
Okay, so you are on YouTube, and over there you have over 17 or thereabouts thousand
think
subscribers.
21.
Oh, 21 now is okay, it's even more than that. Then you are also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok as well. So what strategies do you adopt, you know, to build a strong presence on these social media platforms and making sure that you meet, because each platform has its own kind of audience. So what strategies did you adopt, and you know, how have you been able to stand out and also define your own brand to be Allen TV?
Okay. Firstly,
You will talk this time around, but just talk first.
Yeah. I think you should go first.
No. You should go
Okay.
first on that. No, basically, for the individual platform, there are various requirements. One of it is the videos you put on YouTube, for instance, might be 8 minutes. You might need to put a video of 1 minute on Facebook to catch the audience.
Okay.
You might also need to put a video of 30 seconds on TikTok to catch the audience. So we have to do lots of re-editing to suit the individual platforms that we find ourselves. So it's quite tasky, I must say, but we're doing it.
Okay. Do you have what you want to add
No,
to
I
that?
think that's basically it's just repurposing content.
Yeah.
So if we have one video, we can have that same video in like 5 formats here. TikTok we're monetized now, so we have to make the video up to 1 minute so that we could earn from it. Instagram, we notice 1 minute doesn't have so much views because they want it short, so we have to make it short. YouTube and Facebook has both reels and long form videos, so it's all about repurposing that same content, revoice it, re-edit it so that it could just fit the different
Okay,
platforms.
so as experts in the industry, because you two are experts right now, for the up and coming content creators, what would you tell them? These are the criteria for you to excel in this industry. These and these are what you are going to do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, let me go first. I think you should just, number one, pick a niche you can comfortably do
Okay.
because you need to be consistent. So it's not something you just do once and then just drop it off. So before you start content creating, just think of something you can do 100 of it because I think we have over 500 videos. So imagine doing 500 of one thing. Number one, pick something you can comfortably do, something you can do, and something that also fits into your lifestyle
Okay.
because you need to keep pushing out that content. I think all social media platforms is all about consistency. If you just hit at it, it's going to break definitely. So just pick something you know you can comfortably do and something that resonates with your lifestyle so you can do more of it comfortably and then it will finally break.
Okay, so one more question that I have to ask before we go on a break. I'm going to ask you, Mr. Collins. So aside from traveling, what else do you do with Arlene TV platform?
Outside of traveling.
Yeah, and creating documentaries, travel documentaries. Yeah.
Okay, basically, I in as much as I travel, I have my other life outside of. I have my nine to five.
Wait, you have your 9 to 5
I have my 9 to
job.
5
So
outside of.
how are you meeting up the 9 to 5?
Somehow we manages it. So,
Okay.
so I have my 9 to 5 basically, and I manage the Southeast region for a pharma firm. So I'm often on the road. So that's where my love for traveling came from. So I'm always on the road. I visit the whole of Southeast often at times. So that's how I manages the both of them.
So if someone coming out and say, okay, I want to take me to this place, that place, do you also do something like that?
We do that.
Okay, do that as
We
well.
do that. Yeah, we've had a couple of requests like that. Even the 150 student that came from Delta State came as a result of the channel.
So after this show now, we can go and one place.
We're
We're going to do the river. Okay, we're going to go on a short break. I still have the faces behind Arlene TV with me here on the show tonight. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, it's going to be something totally different here on the show. So make sure you do not go anywhere. We're going to be right back. Welcome back. You are still watching Nka. And of course, tonight we are playing host to Mr. Collins and Mrs. Mary Eguavon. Yup. I got it correctly. A round of applause for me. Okay, so it's time for us to advance to the next thing that we've got on the show tonight. Yeah, so that thing is called Not So Little, Not So Big Surprise. I know as content creators, like nothing should be shocking to you people now. Like, what have you not seen? Okay, so let's see how far we can go, with trying to surprise you too. Whether you're gonna like it or feel a little bit emotional or nostalgic about it. Let's see how it's going to go. Okay, so let's keep looking at the screen and see what's gonna pop up. Okay. That was a good intro though.
Yeah. You went down my Facebook page.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Interesting.
Were you in school here or what? Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Doesn't look like which
Yeah, that's
department?
church. That's church.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Let's see what's
Your
next.
neck.
Crazy. She has dropped it totally. She has totally reduced it.
Oh, you helped him.
Yes, now. Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, so that's part 1. We have part 2 coming.
So I'd love to see.
Let's see what's going to happen with part 2.
Oh,
if the person that helped someone skills to come up. Okay. Oh wow!
Interesting.
What a pleasant one.
Interesting.
Hey, are you wait, you were once this slim?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, life. How old? Can you remember how old you were here?
Yeah, I think I was like maybe 19.
Okay. Oh,
I
here
can
you
remember this
say,
picture very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can remember this picture very
This is
well.
my best picture. I was
Boy, anybody that grew up during this time that never posed like this, there's a problem with that
You know?
person.
we all have this.
Signature pose. Interesting.
Let's see if we have more. Okay.
By the flower. Nice.
Wow, interesting.
Okay.
Ah.
So how well did we do? With coming through with the surprise.
Yeah, you did so well.
You weren't expecting it. Okay, so thank God we were able to do something tonight. Kudos to us for pulling this through. It's not easy. We're going to go on another short break. When we come back, it's going to be games time with my wonderful couple right here on the show. Do not go anywhere. It's still Nka. My name is Rochelle, and of course, Mrs. Mary and Mr. Collins. They are still right here in the studio with me. Still the first edition of Nka for the month of September, and we are starting it off with the CEOs of Allen TV here in the studio with me. So it's time for us to play games here on the show. I don't know if you were informed before coming here. So we're going to be doing so many different things tonight. Yeah, we've done 2 already, so it's time for the last phase of it. So this is the last segment and also my best segment of the show. So we have 3 games we are going to be playing tonight, and the first one is called the rating game. Yeah, so I give you I give you names of people that do same thing that you do, and then out of those names, you tell me who your best is and who your worst is. Yeah. Be thinking about it. So who am I going to start with first?
Okay. Well, ladies first.
So you want to take the bullets now?
Well, I can go first.
Okay, you can go first. Okay, no problem. So you're going to be rating from best to worst these content creators.
Okay.
Yes. So number 1 is Brain Jotter. 2, Brother Shaggy. 3, Nasty Black. 4, Mr. Macaroni, Freaky. And 5, Josh Too Funny. So who takes the worst and best tag for you?
I'll say Nasty Black, the worst.
Okay.
For the best tag. I'll go Mr. Macaroni.
Mr. Macaroni,
Yeah.
Freaky. Are you going to freaky our account tonight?
Probably.
Oh, probably. Okay. All right. That's good. So it's your turn, Mrs. Mary. So you're going to be rating from best to worst these creators. Number 1 is Chief Imo. Yeah, 2, Lord Zeus. 3, Ozzy Bondo. 4, Twin Parrots. And 5, MC Executive. So who is going for your worst and for your best?
For my best, Lord Zeus.
Okay.
For my worst, there was a name I didn't know. There was a name you mentioned that I'm not familiar with that person. So I think that person will just be the worst.
Okay, so who is the person?
I can't even remember the name you mentioned.
I have to call the names again.
Okay.
Chief Imo, Ozzy Bondu, Twin Parrot, MC Executive.
MC Executive.
Okay, so he's now taking that.
Really?
I'm so sorry for you, MC Executive.
I'm sorry, maybe just.
Okay, that was a good one. A round of applause for yourselves. Like, I love how you play the game. Yeah, that's it. Very obedient couple. Okay, so let's advance to the next game. This one is called This or That. I'm going to be starting with you this time around.
Okay.
Yeah. So the This or That, I give you this or this. You choose one.
Okay.
Now the only thing here, the only twist here is that your response comes in as prompt as possible. Just very fast. It's a fast game. So let's start with you. So This or That, let's get to know some things you like and things you do not like. So best place to live in the East, Enugu Owerri. Egusi Onugbo. Abacha or pizza. Sit or traditional.
Traditional.
Clubbing or sleeping.
Sleeping.
Call or text.
Call.
light-skinned men or dark-skinned men? I'm not supposed to ask.
Whatever it is.
Okay. Loyalty or respect? Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Chicken or goat's meat?
Goat meat.
Egusi or bono?
Egusi.
Fufu or amala?
Fufu.
Moi moi or akara?
Moi moi.
Puff puff or buns?
Puff puff.
Fried rice or jollof rice?
Jollof rice.
Asun or nkwobi?
Asu.
Asun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you grow up in the West?
No.
Okay, you just love asun. All right, that's good. Okay, Mr. Collins, it's your turn. All right, best place to live in the East, Enugu or
Enugu.
Egusi or Nubo?
Egusi.
Abacho pizza?
Abacha.
Suit or traditional?
Suit.
Clubbing or sleeping?
Sleeping.
Call or text?
Call.
So light-skinned women or dark-skinned women?
You know already.
All right, loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Chicken or goat's meat?
Goat meat.
Egusi or bono?
Ogbono.
Fufu or amala?
Amala.
Moi moi or akara?
Akara.
Puff puff or buns?
Buns.
Fried rice or jollof rice?
Jollof rice.
Asun or nkwobi?
Asun.
Asun. Okay. All right. That's it. We've come to the end of the game. So let me ask you, what tribe are you?
I'm from Delta State.
Oh, you're from Delta. Okay. He's from Benin, Edo
Benin,
State.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's we are brothers and sisters. Okay. That's beautiful. All right. So we've come, it's now time for us to play the last game. We just have one more left. This one is called the impression game. So I want to know who your favorite performers are when it comes to music, comedy, and movie. Yeah. Who are your favorite performers?
For comedy.
Anyone out of the three
Comedy.
categories?
Comedy.
Okay, so who are you choosing? Who is that person?
The stalker.
Oh, the stalker. Okay, so what about you?
Music. I like singing.
Simi.
Yes.
Oh, you really love. I can see you really love. Okay, so you know what you two are going to be doing for me? In not less than 30 seconds, you are going to be mimicking the persons that you choose. Yeah. So Simi, the stalker. So we laugh and then you sing. You see, it's a balanced diet.
Okay.
Yes.
Really?
You're ready, right? You can do it. What's there? It's nothing. Okay, so let's have it.
Okay. My names are Ogene Kogoya, Onaibe,
Okay.
Wanti Oche One,
Okay.
or that's the one of Nigerian comedy. By bet I be comedian and I'm funny.
Die.
Wow.
You'll be proud of me.
Maybe tomorrow you can also try comedy as well.
I'll try.
Add it to your content creation. Okay, so it's time. So you need us with that Simi's voice.
The bathroom singing.
Just do something.
You're thinking of a song.
Do.
Okay, I see. Are you passing a message or what? All right, go ahead now. Is it just Duduke?
I think I've done a good job.
Okay, that's just it.
Yeah.
Do you think we should clap for her?
No.
Oh, we shouldn't, right?
I'm not singing very well.
You see, after this show, I'll leave this with you. Are you sure
I can't.
you are ready for the consequences of this your decision? Oh my gosh. I had a fun time with you too. Thank you very much for coming here on Anchor. We've come to the end of our games as well as to the end of the show. Thank you for starting it off for us in a very special way in the month of September. And I look forward. You said it's an Ember season.
Yes.
Filled with so much activities. Okay. We're looking forward to more stories from you too.
Thank
See what
you.
you're going to do for us. And just in case if you don't notice, so you know I told you that they are here to prepare us. Look at their shoes. Let me expose them. Look at their shoes. And if you see their dress, it's almost same thing. Jeans, then with polos. Did you see? You see? So just for you, just tomorrow when you get your own. Be doing pairing outfit. Okay, thank you very much for coming to Unka tonight. I really enjoyed my moments with you too.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, we've come to the end of the show tonight. Thank you very much for joining us for yet another special edition of Nka, where art is fully expressed. The month of September just got started for us. And believe me, you don't want to miss out in any of the goodies that is going to be coming your way right here on Afia TV every weeknight by 8 p.m. So if I were you, all I'm going to do is just to make sure that every weeknight by 8 p.m. I tune into this channel. If I always listen to Afia TV, always watch it rather, always watch Afia TV. But 8 p.m. you are here for undiluted dose of fun. My name is Rochelle. Good night, and make sure that tomorrow you keep a date with us for another special edition of this show. Bye for now.